Playing with the planets while he pulling down my panties. Hide in the bitch while he sucking on my clip. Pussy dripping glitter, he gon' catch it in the middle. He gon' stroke it real slow like he playing with a fiddle. Pussy get wetter than glaciers. You pull up with that paper. Get so bad, you ain't got no choice but the cake up. It was the bomb, spit nothing but flames. I go so dumb, ain't talking Hussein. I need a jacket that hold me in place. I get in the booth and I'm catching the case. Killing this shit, I can murder these hoes. They roll up the weed, I can't fuck with my nose. Picture me naked, the ticket he paid it. Double or nothing, the weed, my fragrance. Fucking on the panther, black bitch in the hands.
If you can hear me, blink twice.
Hey, so we're back here on the Core 94 to Wake Up Morning Show.
Back in the building, it's going down.
I love you funny too.
I don't know about that. Hey, we got a special guest in the house this morning, man. Tell the world who you are. What's your name?
Billie G.
Billie G.
What, do you got a tag? My name.
Yes, y'all can find me on Instagram as the Billie G.
She got straight to it.
And this.
Y'all follow her.
Yeah,
do people say, "Hey, Billie G" when you say Billie G?
Yeah,
people fuck your shit up. But
a lot of people fuck my shit up, so it's okay. Nigga, I be like,
cool.
They be like, what's your name? I be like, Yogi. Oh, Yogi?
The whole.
Nah, I didn't.
That's funny that you say that. I never thought of that. Isn't Yogi the green nigga?
No, Yogi is the bear.
I mean, who's the green nigga? The turtle? What was his name?
You talking about Yoda?
You talking about
Yoda? Yoda. That's the green nigga. Yoda is the green nigga. Yoshi is the green nigga.
Yoshi green and Yoda green. Both of them green.
But he a turtle though, right?
Yoshi is like a
lot of
I said the green turtle.
Right.
Ain't all turtles green?
I mean, I don't think Yoshi is a turtle. I think he like more like a dinosaur type of thing. I thought you was talking about like Ninja Turtles at
Dinosaurs
first.
don't got shells.
Right.
True that.
You right.
They got scales.
You right.
They be
look that shit up. That's a good
Are y'all
question.
high?
Nah,
Mind
I'm not.
blown today.
All right, we got Yogi, Yoshi, and we got Billie G in the house. No, I'm playing. So what's up with you? What's up with you? Like what you got today? What you do?
What I do? So I'm a rapper. I rap. I'm fresh in the game. I just dropped my first single 6 months ago. Well, both of them. The first one came out in May, which is Dead Paper, and then How Did He? I dropped in July. So them the two that I'm pushing right now, and just kind of keep working. So I sent y'all some stuff. So
yeah, we're gonna get into that.
Right.
So, but let's get into you for right now. You feel me? So you from Mobile, Alabama?
Yes.
What kind of food y'all be eating out there?
What kind of seafood?
For real?
Seafood. We got the
type
best
of spot.
seafood.
Oh, I'm coming to Mobile, Alabama then, goddamn.
Yeah.
I love me
Y'all
some
got the best seafood.
And
We all
They are on the water. They are on the water.
Y'all on the go.
I guess.
I mean, shit, we got some good seafood here too.
No, y'all
No,
don't.
we don't.
Oh my god.
See, okay.
Ship channel out here.
No.
You eat ship channel fish.
What?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you feel influenced by them?
I don't.
Not at all.
Not at all.
That was a quick answer.
That was-
Well, because as far as the music,
Yeah.
nah, not at all.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have no close ties and
I thought y'all did.
I mean, we just got like recently, kinda. One of the artists that's from there, Ronald Rodriguez.
Yeah.
He tried to.
I thought he was from Atlanta.
You know what I'm saying? That's recent. That's the first, like, cause he's, sound baby or whatever. But other than that,
Y'all know.
that's all we got.
So do y'all have y'all own sound out there?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
We don't really have a music scene.
Really?
That's what I'm saying. You thought he was from Atlanta,
Right. Yeah.
So,
I thought Ronald was
So,
from
but
Atlanta too. But what
if
about
somebody was from Mobile and they heard you rapping, would they know you from Mobile?
the people, like, I mean,
That's
I
from
guess,
there. Like,
yeah.
if they hear you, they gonna know you from there?
I don't know, cause we don't have no distinct sound. You know
I know
what
a
I'm
lot-
saying? I mean, they gonna know just cause they probably know me, cause it's a small city. But
Right.
other than that, we don't have no. You kind of gotta make your own.
So what about Florida? How far you back from Florida?
Florida, and I used to live in Florida.
Like right around the corner?
Nah, well, Pensacola, like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
damn, from where you at?
Yeah,
Oh well, yeah, I guess that's at the top. So
yeah.
So do
but
you have a Florida influence?
no, hell no.
So you
no
just have
Right.
I mean, what I'm
I
saying,
hate my
as far as you speaking for me personally, or just
You personally.
personally or music?
well, as far as my music, I don't necessarily listen to female rappers because I don't want to be influenced in no way as far as what I say. I just want it to be me. It's some people that I fuck with, like that I do like their music, but it's not in my playlist. You know what I'm saying? Just because I don't want to be influenced. So I want whatever I say to be just because that's what I wanted to do.
So you listen to a lot of male rappers? Yes. Okay. So,
yeah.
So who influenced you on the male?
On the male side, I'm going to have to stick with the home team. Right on, no cap. I mean...
no cap from there too? Oh, yeah, you said? For real?
Damn, I ain't know that either.
Who the hell is that?
No cap, got some shit.
Yeah, what he got?
Ain't he signed a free band?
Lean on Ice. You wouldn't know this.
Ghetto Angels.
Good then. Ghetto Angels. Fuck it, whatever. He wouldn't know. He a little short nigga anyway. He just got out of jail. But what's up?
But he's doing his thing. They doing their thing though. So
you next?
I'm next. Mm-hmm. We got some other people, but
I didn't know
it's females. It's like we don't really have female rappers. That's
Didn't Gucci? He used to do a lot of shows in Alabama, right? A whole lot of shows.
He's from there.
He's from Alabama.
Bessemer.
Okay.
See, this is why Nudie said that shit.
So,
Nudie said that?
This is why Nudie said he not the king of Boulder Credit.
Oh.
He's not from there, nigga.
I mean, I don't know how long he been where he at, but he originally from.
I mean, there's a few of them. Jeezy not from there. Camp not from there.
Like, well, I know Camp from Milwaukee, cause
that's a large change in my opinion. It's very large. Very, very totally.
So if you make it and you have to move to Atlanta, would you like? Would you drop it all? Like, would you be like, all right, you have to say that you're from Atlanta, or would you just?
That's what niggas do.
That's what niggas do.
I'm not from Atlanta though. I'm too old to be saying. I mean, if I would have moved out when I was like 10 or something, you know.
But the world don't know that. Just a couple people might know.
I mean,
enough people know.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's not at this moment. Right. I mean, I'm always with the home team, so I wouldn't even say I'm from Houston because I only been out here 2 years. So
what made you come here?
Man,
must have been a nigga.
Oh, don't disrespect me like that. No,
she took it deep side. She was like, damn,
made me talk about these niggas.
No, I used to live in Florida though, so I really came here from Florida. But I was in Florida for like about 2 or 3 years.
Did you like go to school out there?
Yeah, I was going to school out there. And so that shit ain't work out.
So do you feel like it's an advantage that you like so close to all these different states?
I wouldn't say it's an advantage because when you talk about people say they support you till it's time to support. You know what I'm saying? Right. So when you saying you're gonna do something, you're like, yeah, do it, and then you start doing it, that's when you see like it's not as easy, regardless of how much people say or what kind of ties you got to people. But I think it do have an advantage now that I'm actually taking it serious, like since it's like I'm really just like 6 months in. But a lot of people been reaching out that's in different states and stuff like that. So I guess you could say to that aspect, yes. Because I know a few people and I can move around in different places, but that don't mean it's easy. It don't make it easier.
So what's the process for you to say, okay, I'm a rapper now? Because you say your first singles came out 6 months ago, but I'm pretty sure you was rapping before that. So what made you say, okay, like I'm a rapper?
I mean, I was just doing like little freestyles on Instagram, and I started getting some good feedback. It was like, man, you need to get in the studio, you need to start rapping on other people used to do. So I'm like, nah, like, you know, first because I don't really like to be on the scene, you know what I'm saying? So it was kind of hard for me to get out of my comfort zone to be like, okay, I'm just gonna put myself out there, I'm gonna do it. But when I dropped that first record, I'm an artist at that point, you know, and then it's like you start getting feedback and people start asking you to pop out, and it's like, I'm a rapper. That's what I do, you know what I'm saying? You gotta put up, you gotta start building relationships and stuff like that. So, but when I dropped that first record, that was it.
So who asked you to pop out on the Burna Boy tour?
Well, I did two. The first one, I think it was more because I didn't do the one out here.
Yeah.
But I had met his
what was that?
The tour manager.
Yeah.
So we kind of got to talking, and then I got some people at the club that I work at. They African, and so.
So is that different for you being that you don't make African music?
Right.
It wasn't because he got a wide range of audience. I was in Philly, and it was like Hispanics, white people. It was all type of people. So I wasn't. At first I was, because I'm like, I don't know how they gonna
accept you.
Yeah, I mean, you know, but when I got out there, it was just like big. Philly was a little hard, but when I did DC, they was like.
Why was Philly hard? Like they wasn't moved?
Not really. I had to work really hard to gain, like, to just for crowd control. And
was that the hardest city you performed in? As far as
and the DJ was trash. You know, sometimes the DJ supposed to kind of that he didn't do shit. I was like, damn, nigga, you just don't. But when I went to
on behalf of my community, be out of there.
But when I went to DC, it was lit.
Shout out to DC.
So yeah, shout out to DC.
He's always shouting out some shit he don't say.
Shout out to DC, man. I got people out there. I got family out there. When I go to DC, I'm home,
man.
I'm home.
No cap. He was saying we was talking about this a couple weeks ago.
For sure, man. I go out there.
He said he was going to DC.
May or June? What? May or June? Was it June? June. One and 2. 19.
Okay.
Baby girl, go every year. So,
petty as fuck. I can't take it.
How you feel? Because, like, you know, a lot of people, they rap for like 5 years and they never go on tour. You already going on tour. You only rapping 6 months with 2-3 songs. Like, how does that feel? Like, what's that feel like?
I mean, it feel good. Because that's like it's just a different feeling when you get on stage and people accept and they respond positively to something you wrote. And they never saw me before. They didn't know me from Can of Paint. They like, who the fuck is this? And then they just start rocking with me. And it's like, you know, I can't, you know, push the brakes just because somebody been rapping 5 years and they, you know, whatever. Now, and then they come from a lot of like just networking on my own, and like I said, building relationships with people. So it's certain stuff. I just jumped out of my comfort zone. This is out of my comfort zone. Just being here talking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You haven't done any radio interviews or like y'all wasn't on a press run for the tour, like?
No, because I came in at the end. That's why I didn't even do the one that they had out here, because I slipped some music like y'all. You know, I'm like, oh, big. So, you know, and I came in at the end, so I didn't get to really do none of the stuff that they was doing. But I was just happy to be considered and be able to do that. But I don't know. Everything feels different. Like, this is a different feeling than being on stage, and, you know, going in the studio is different. Like, it's a different feeling.
What's been the most exciting one?
I would say the DC. Because they was lit.
No, I'm saying which feeling is more exciting to you? Being on stage, being in the studio, doing interviews, taking pictures with people, like...
not taking pictures, please. Because that's still really ain't my thing. I'm trying to, you know, got it. But, but you know, I would say being on stage, you get an adrenaline rush. Even if people not fucking with you, you still... You up there at that point, just keep rocking, you know what I'm saying?
So do you drink or do you smoke? Like, what do you do before you get up there?
I smoke. I'm
so
not
y'all be high.
drinker.
In the studio too?
Yes. Yeah, and I was going to 281, shout out to y'all, but my engineer moved, so now I had to find another studio, and they won't let you know, some people are like, you can't smoke around the equipment. I need to be high in the booth.
The smoke is
You want to smoke in the booth?
In the booth.
So you want to like say a bar, hit the blunt, say a bar, hit the blunt?
It's only like 2-3 studios in
that's like
what you do.
And 281, they you know, they cool.
713.
So they gonna let you do that?
Hell yeah.
For real?
Yes, okay. You smoke all up and through that motherfucker. 713
Definitely got high
for
there
sure.
Before.
But I know there's a lot of studios that don't let you do that because the smoke is bad for the longevity of the equipment. Yeah. It won't mess it up initially, but like over time.
I mean, I respect that. I'm just not.
I feel you though. 713 smoke all up and through that motherfucker.
Yeah, so that's why I'm gonna pull up at.
So what you like talking about in your raps? Girly shit.
I mean, if you.
What is girly shit first?
I guess if you.
Nobody has
ass and titties. That what you're saying? Cause
that's manly shit. Like, I guess that's girly shit now.
That's manly shit with the ass and titties. I want to know what is girly shit.
Ass and titties in his rap is what he's saying.
That's what
man. So y'all don't know the difference between manly shit and girly shit? Is what y'all saying?
In the raps.
What you mean?
I'm lost.
She said she listened to like.
I do whatever. When I hit a beat, whatever I want to say.
Like talk about being in love.
That's nah, because I ain't in love.
You never been?
No,
she said she never been.
Like that shit don't count.
That
shit do not count.
You don't count, fam.
Did you learn? Did you learn?
I did.
Okay, then it count. It counts.
It's gonna be when you get big. It's gonna be your high school boyfriend. He gonna post a picture of y'all. He married. He's still gonna post a picture of y'all because you big time.
Definitely.
You don't count, nigga.
Look at my prom.
I don't be saying, and I ain't go to prom with him, so that shit don't count.
Oh, I guess.
I mean, if you
learn your lesson,
I ain't go to prom. That's how I was grown.
I ain't go to well, I did, but I did.
My mom made me because she said she didn't go.
There was girls in middle school that don't count because I ain't learned no lesson after we broke up or there wasn't nothing meaningful.
I was gonna say middle school.
Several. Nigga, what you mean? I had like 4 or 5.
No, y'all just
I had 4 or 5. No. Not me. Yes.
Get dropped off
at the mall or some shit like, okay.
For like 2 hours.
Facts. What kind of squares we around, Grady?
That shit.
I was living, but nigga thought he was my boyfriend. He was sadly.
Man, look, we was going to the movies. Man, look.
Was going to the mall.
Some people would.
Some people would.
In middle school? Oh yeah, we had some Hispanics. We had some Hispanics pregnant.
I had 2 pregnant girls in my middle school.
Were they both Hispanic or black?
One was black, one was Hispanic.
Mexican started early.
But I think she was half black, half Hispanic.
How you know she was Mexican?
So you had a black and a half.
She could have been Puerto Rican.
No, a Mexican and a half Mexican.
Thank you.
She could have been Puerto Rican.
Oh, her Hispanic then. So her Hispanic?
Yeah, that's why I said Hispanic.
That's Puerto Ricans is Latinos.
That's not Hispanic?
No.
Latino fall into Hispanic.
The Mexicans.
Okay.
Hispanics is
break that down for me because
Hispanics is not Mexican.
Hispanics is Mexicans.
Hispanics not Mexican?
No, I said Hispanics are Mexican, but there's general wide range.
Yeah, I was about to say it's a whole bunch of Hispanics.
Hispanics, it could be.
I mean, Latina and Hispanic is pretty much. It's not the same thing. I mean, she is. So I'm trying to figure it out because I thought it was the same thing.
I'm just gonna keep disrespecting people then because I don't know.
Jesus.
They can't get mad though. They can't correct you like.
If a nigga call you an African and you're not African, you gonna be correct. You gonna correct them though, right?
If you go to a Puerto Rican and be like, you Hispanic, like, no, I'm Latino.
That's all they gotta do.
Yes,
that was disrespectful.
I mean.
You don't know.
They used to do that in middle school, but I think they were saying
he trying to educate him and he don't want to know. So
either way it go. I thought we were talking about.
Man, y'all gotta
we're talking about what she talking about her song. We talking about
girly shit or manly shit. No, girly shit or manly shit.
It's whatever.
Let's listen to a song.
I think a better one, not girly and manly. I think a better one would have been like, is it trap? Is it hood? You feel me? Like,
it's all that. It's all
I don't get the manly and girly thing.
Like, yeah, I guess.
But you can be whatever. Let me not go that far into it.
You can be what?
Go into it. Go into it.
When it comes to music, it's all the same.
It's really not though.
Back here on the corner before the Wake Up Morning Show.
Exclusive.
I got folks everywhere. I'm trying to tell you something.
This nigga
Everywhere. I'm everywhere.
DC, Alabama.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He be everywhere. I can't even lie, man. He be
I'm trying to
everywhere.
get like you.
That was
You can one
talking.
day. I'm gonna take you with me. I'm taking
Pop
you
shit
with me.
that.
We're gonna pop shit.
We're gonna pop shit.
So you be beating hoes up?
I be doing hoes the fuck up, actually.
Beat a bitch up, yup.
Yo.
So why you wanna go into boxing? Why you wanna go into rapping?
Why am I going to boxing? It's not cute. Like, who want to just walk around fighting folks?
Right.
They
That's
get
true.
paid though.
You know, I mean, yeah, but
They get the
who
bag.
finna do that?
Nah, cause when the song first came on, the first thing you were talking about was
Whooping ass.
whooping somebody's ass.
Beat a bitch up. Yep.
So, that's just what it is.
That's what's up. I can dig it. I like it.
Who?
So you make fight music.
No, it's versatile. It's just whatever, when the beat play, whatever I feel like talking about at that
No, that's
moment.
just your. That was a move.
I got a question.
Yeah.
I got a question. I know a lot of rappers, males, they get tested sometimes. Do you feel like one day you're gonna get tested, or somebody gonna try you, or are you ready for it? You don't give a fuck, or how you feel about that?
I mean, it is what it is. People gonna ask. Like, if you listen to that paper, I'm talking about sex, so they're gonna try me on that.
Right.
I mean, if
Yeah.
I'm talking about that, they're gonna try me on that.
Yeah, so
you know
it's
what
whatever
I'm
with
saying?
you.
So it is what it is. However, when it comes to, don't disrespect me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna
What's
keep it.
disrespect?
Yeah, what is that? Because you're a rapper. So there's going to be people that's going to troll you. They're going to come to your shows. They're going to not respect you. Like, what are you going to do?
Nah, even on Instagram right now, for whatever reason, people already like be in my comments talking crazy. Just saying a little, oh, you can't rap. You know, just, I mean,
Right.
what am I give a fuck about shit like that?
Right.
If it's on social media, I don't really care.
Mm-hmm.
Don't put your hand on me. You can say whatever you want to say, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But,
I guess that's where bodyguards come in at.
you know, so I don't think
Life
I
is so much
need that
better
right
with a
now.
bodyguard too.
But
I need me one.
When you move around with a bodyguard, them niggas be clearing
I done
shit
seen some
out.
niggas get slept with a bodyguard.
Oh, God.
I mean, you can. The bodyguard,
You
you
can't change
can.
that bodyguard on stage.
Right.
But,
You know,
what
I ain't
are you
never.
doing?
Hey,
What
shout
are
out
you
Big Texas. I ain't
doing?
never had them issues when I was working with Big Texas. He's
Yeah, what up, Big
knocking
Texas?
niggas out
What a big
on
take.
site.
No, shout out to him.
Oh, you fuck with Big Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my nigga.
Yeah. But no, just I don't disrespect people who don't disrespect me. It is what it is. You can say
That's
what you want
cool.
to say,
Yeah.
but as long as you don't put your hands on me, we good.
Now
It's
we
going
back.
down.
Now we back.
We back. That was Paper by Billie G.
Dead paper.
That paper. My bad. I'm
Correct.
sorry.
Put
I'm
some
sorry.
respect on it.
You got it,
Yeah,
baby
put some
girl. I
respect on
apologize.
That
Kiss
paper,
your feet,
that paper.
goddamn. So,
So
I knew you would like that from the
Because I
lyrics of
know-
that song.
I know you got some questions, Dre.
I mean, y'all got some questions?
No.
I
like that. It was nasty, but it was cool. I like how you put
So
some
is that-
words in there. She put she DJ, you know what I'm saying? That was clever. I like that. That was cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I fuck with it. What?
So, if you could do I don't want to call it like a nasty song or like a fucking song with a R&B artist, who would it be?
An R&B artist?
Yeah, they gotta sing on there. Get the hoes wet.
Look at the hood nigga on there.
Female.
Yeah.
Good
it
question.
don't
I sure
matter.
was thinking that too when I was listening to the song. Would you collab with any?
R&B. Who I think nasty? Trey Songz.
I'm trying to fuck.
You-
Okay, so is he? I heard a lot
I
of
ain't
people say
like-
he was gay. Is he
That's
gay?
what I'm saying. So
I
mean,
thought
he's
you were
still
saying trying to
nasty
fuck to your
though.
music. You trying to fuck Trey Songz.
Yeah.
I know it's so funny to me.
She said he nasty, and then she said I'm trying to fuck.
I'm
But
trying.
I'm desperate, so I don't know. He do give me a little.
Yeah, but he been out here trying. He been on the hunt for Megan Thee Stallion since he been out here. He been trying to knock that girl head off, and I just don't understand why people call him gay. I ain't never got that vibe, but I ain't checking for gay niggas either. So
Where you been at?
They call you gay?
Definitely gay.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
not call him, but you know people.
my
just
nigga
say
said he
y'all
definitely
love.
gay.
I think he is.
You think he? But then he just had a baby, so then it's like.
I mean, yeah,
I mean,
that
don't
doesn't
mean
mean
nothing.
anything.
I know hella
Like,
gay niggas with kids.
Right.
You know, it's
That's
like.
a shame.
That is
You
so
That's
shouldn't
fucked
be. You
up,
shouldn't
though.
be having kids to be gay, or well, let me not say that, but you can't be tricking
Cause
motherfuckers.
they don't.
It's tricks.
It is.
So,
I mean, it's a cover.
I want to know
That nigga was on the boat with Odell, man. That nigga gay.
Woo! That's the one where they was all shirt off with Tim's.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was not a good look.
It's fucked up.
I was finna say something about myself.
Say it.
Nah.
Mr. Sick.
I'm gonna say it off there. My mic, yeah, don't want me to tell you. So, yeah. But I want to know though, like, do you ever get nervous about the content when you drop it? Like, man, what are people gonna say about this? Or you just got like 100% top of line confidence?
No, because just like from that one to the last one, they two totally different songs.
Right.
So it is what it is. At the end of the day, people gonna take whatever they want from you. Mm-hmm. So I can drop 100 songs like that. People might not like it, and then drop some like pop shit, and that's what people gonna, you know, react to. So no, it just is what it is. It's a mood, so it's just whatever I feel like.
So is your goal to have like a real good single or a real good album?
At this moment, a real good album because I'm just letting it grow. I don't really know what people want from me at this moment.
Right.
I will say I don't think I sent that one though, but the other single, that paper did better than the Hotter Than Heat. So that's the one I'm kind of just pushing a little bit more. But that's not necessarily the content that I want to talk about. Right. That's just what people reacted to, more so than Hotter Than Heat. But I ain't dropped pop shit yet, so that's the type of shit
you own.
Yeah, you know, I'm comfortable 100%. But it's just whatever I say, that's what it's a shot gonna get.
So how important is your image? How important do you think it is? Like, do you dress like a rapper everywhere you go?
No.
So you go to Walmart like normal?
Yes.
I don't. I'm out here.
I'm not. Only time I put like makeup and shit on, which I don't really be on the scene like that. But I work in like a lounge or whatever, so you know they want you to be makeup, hair. Right. But I only work there on the weekends, so that's the only time I kind of look like this. Is on the weekend. Or unless I need to take a picture, you know, I might put something and then I'm taking that shit off. But no, I think image is important because that's people like to see. They want to see visuals. They want to see. So it is important, but.
So, do you gonna be twerking?
No.
No twerking?
So you're not gonna do no ass shaking on stage?
On video, just, you know, like Megan Thee Stallion be doing, just, you know, turn around, shake some ass.
I mean, that ain't really my thing.
Yeah, I feel.
I can do it, you know, but that I'm not like a.
You're not a twerker.
Yeah. Nah. I vibe.
Not a public twerker.
Yeah,
he's trying.
You shaking it in the mirror.
I mean,
at home.
Yeah,
of course.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Sound like Louisiana when you said that.
But I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Baby.
But no, people always ask me that.
Yeah, but, that's what all the women are doing right now. I don't want to degrade women. It sound like I'm degrading women. But I just noticed that a lot of women that rap specifically, they shake their ass. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what they do.
Or they say it's stripper rap.
Yeah.
You know, and see, that's why I did that paper because I feel like that's what people was gonna respond to, and that's what they responded to. So when I kind of switched it up a little bit, it was like, you know, stripper rapper, right? So when it comes to image in that aspect, I don't necessarily want to be put in a box.
Yeah.
I don't want people to be like, you're not gonna know what I'm finna do next. You know, you're not gonna know what type of sound coming out or whatever the case may be. I just made something like cause I don't really make like club bangers. I make music that I want to listen to.
You don't think you need a club banger?
I think you do. And I just made. It ain't really even a song. It's more like a little freestyle. I just really wanted to see how I sounded on a beat like that. So it's a little different vibe. It's kind of like a little ass shaking and stuff like that. But I was just like, but I make music that I want to listen to. So, and I'm a little more chill than a little ass shaking and stuff like that. So that's kind of the crowd I'm catering to. But yeah, I think you do need one at some point. Because you want to get that. You want to get it in people's ear. Outside of whatever marketing that you're doing. So if somebody just, you walk in the club and hear it, it's like, oh, bet, who's that? So yeah, I think you do. And that's kind of why I'm kind of getting into that. You know, I've been telling them to send me more up-tempo beats to kind of do that, but it's whatever.
So, you know, like, as you're talking right now, your voice is totally different. Like, when you first started rapping, like, how did you get in there and like, oh, I want to sound like this, or when I rap, I'm going to sound like that? Like, how was that? Because you sound totally different.
Well, it just come out. When you hear the
You
beat,
just turn to Billie G.
Right.
So who are you right now?
Treese.
Okay.
So, when I get in the booth, it's just, that's how it come out.
So how did you come up with Billie G?
Billy go.
Kinda.
Yeah, they stole me.
I thought you were gonna be showing. I was like, damn. I thought you were gonna be mad. Like, don't call me.
No, that's pretty, like, because when I got, like, I always was like a rap, you know, what that was?
Oh, see? Big bitch up, you know?
I'm laughing at
But I always feel like a rap. I just had to build the confidence to do it.
Right.
So when I did my little freestyle, the first one I actually put was literally like a year ago when in a challenge, and I was like, let me do the challenge, and I did it, and that whole kind of went up. You know, like I was like, okay, big.
It's still on your page?
Yes.
I'm not gonna find it.
So I was like, I got some real good feedback. So I was like, okay. And then people were saying, no, get in the book. I was like, nah, I don't want to be no rapper.
But what did you want to be?
I was in school.
To do what?
I was in school for healthcare management. So I wanted to work in the medical field. At least I thought I did. I done worked in like nursing homes and shit and group homes and shit, and I didn't like phlebotomy. Like I wanted to be in the medical field, but don't never feel like that. You know, when I get on stage, it's a different feeling. Like this, you know, having people react to you like that's what I want to do.
That's what's up.
And I like music anyway. I always wrote, but it was for me.
Would you write for other people?
No.
Like if somebody heard your song, was like somebody that was popping, and they was like, yeah, I like that shit. Let me buy it from you. No. Why?
That's my song. That's
so,
my
I
song.
feel you. I feel you.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, people do it, and that's cool.
I feel you.
But no.
I can't be mad at that.
No.
I feel you.
Write your own shit.
Some people can't write.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. So
but the thing is
But
like,
they can deliver it. Some people
so
can
yeah,
the
and I get that part. That's it's and that come back to the image. You got the image, so we gonna write your music. We gonna do this, and you gonna.
So you gonna
like,
say, no,
like,
I ain't gonna write this. You can't have this song, but I'll write you another one.
No.
So, but what if, what if they want to write for you?
At this moment, I'm not gonna say never.
She only 6 months in, man.
You know,
keep all that shit, man.
We asking.
The type of feedback that I've been getting, I feel I'm gonna do my own song.
So what if they want to write for you?
But
if Nicki Minaj feel like I'm gonna give you $100,000 to write this song for me, you ain't gonna write the song?
Yeah.
You gonna have to.
That's like selling out.
What if she writes?
Nah, I ain't selling out. That's part of the game. Writers is part of the game.
Writers is part of the game, but I'm not. I mean, I'm a writer, but I write my own music.
But
and if it ever comes to a point where
that open up doors for you.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree.
Who hasn't helped?
And I think after you get to a
I
certain
didn't
point,
even tell you
you gonna have that. Like when you get to a certain level, you do have people writing your hooks. So, you know, you might do your verses and stuff like that. But
so you want to be opposed to that later on. Yeah, but right now, you don't want to write for anybody. You don't want nobody writing for you.
No.
Okay.
No. I don't feel like.
So because I'm kind of indifferent. And I want to know, like, what is the difference between you writing for somebody, or you let somebody write for you, but you'll let somebody go make your beat. You'll let somebody mix and master it. You feel me? Like, you're letting somebody else construct your song, and then you're just getting on it. So what is really the difference between that?
Well, when it comes to mixing and stuff, I'm right there. When it comes to most of the time, the two people that I do get my beats from, if I'm there, we make the beat together. I'm not an engineer, so I can't master.
Some people ain't writers.
That's true.
They might need a bar or two.
I mean, people grab stuff from,
I was gonna
you know what I'm
say, niggas
saying?
pick bars back and forth around, but
like
writing
people
is
do
different.
that, but to write and construct a full song, I just, like, that's one thing, like, with Nicki Minaj, like, I don't necessarily listen to her music. I listen to old Nicki when,
she was actually rapping.
Hard. But she write her music. So I got respect for her regardless. She write her music. So it's just,
Scuba bass.
it's different. But when it comes to stuff like that, like engineering and stuff, I'm not an engineer. So
Would you want to get into that?
Yeah, I want to know how to do everything.
Yeah, because that's the most efficient way to record
Safari
yourself.
right
Yeah.
there.
I was just
You know what
about
I'm
to
saying?
say.
Well,
That's what-
I don't know how
exactly,
true
man,
that
got
is, though.
Safari
Hey,
rapping. Ever
Nicki
since
ain't
that
hard.
game,
Nicki
think
ain't
she
hard
is?
no more.
she
Nicki
trash.
ain't hard no more. Ever since Safari
She
been
been trash.
But Nicki, what, 34, 35? Like, people had they time.
I mean, but shit, Jay-Z ain't fell off
And
lyrically.
Safari gave her her time.
Yeah,
That's what
Safari
he said.
came out the first 3 years, and then she ain't been shit.
But then I ain't gonna say the first 3 years. She been in the game for what, 10, 12?
I mean, Safari was
Scabeezy.
Safari was probably writing on the mixtapes,
Scabeezy.
and then
They got easy. It's me.
Wait, what was it? So, he wasn't SB Stacks?
Nah, well, yeah, that too, but you know,
Oh
before
my God, that's
he
too
was,
many.
is this the same shit? And then he just said, you know what, I'm gonna just go with my real name. Fuck
he could
it.
just write for. He just could write for.
Yeah, that's his real name.
That's it, we be dancing and shit.
That nigga be.
Mm-hmm.
I like Safari.
That's
I like
like
his
the
energy.
shit he did.
Oh, you dated?
I ain't gonna say all that. I like his
I mean,
energy.
he married, but when I worked at Hyatt, him and some rap line niggas was in there, and they wasn't paying for nothing. They was sending their tabs to different rooms, you feel me? And then they came and
That nigga said they was sending their tabs to different rooms.
They did that, you feel me? They came and ate
Hey, man, I ain't even never
fucking
thought of
6
that.
o'clock in
Yeah,
the
I'm in
morning.
room 419.
Nigga walk out on the bill,
Not
don't pay the
even
bill. And they
419.
asking me like, well, you know what we gonna do? I said, hey, bro.
But I'ma do that.
Do that.
Next time I go.
Hey, but it's about that time to get out of here, man. We done went over time. But I want to ask, what can we expect from you in 2020?
In 2020, now I will say this in 2020, since the type of response I got in 2019, we coming full force. We got videos coming.
Are you independent? You're independent. There's no one back here. Bet.
If you need a lead role, you know what I'm saying? I can act. So, you know
Oh my.
Yeah.
I be in the video.
Yeah.
Just trying to get
Act.
back.
Come on. Let me get in the video.
Get a video.
Let me get one.
Male interest hit a little
I'm just trying to act.
Damn, can I finish the sentence?
Go ahead.
But no, and that shit is expensive, you know. So like, it's in 2020. Hopefully, somebody, you know.
Yeah.
Investor,
You know.
okay.
At least stay independent,
Alright.
you know what I'm saying? Don't let, you know what I'm saying? Just work it out to where you can make sure you make the best moves possible and not have like a
Taking all
label,
donations.
a label
Okay.
fuck you out of all your shit.
Advice
before
from
you
y'all.
get
Sponsor,
started.
investor.
Yeah, that's what
Silent
that's what they call in the
investor.
industry, investors.
Yeah.
Not what'd you say? What the other word was?
Silent. Oh.
No,
Sponsors.
sponsors. Yeah, no,
Sponsors,
they
yeah.
investors in this.
Yeah.
in
Sponsor, that's a whole other field.
That's exactly.
It is.
But it's
So whatever you want to call
The
yourself,
same thing, but
whatever you want to call
whatever you want to
yourself.
call yourself.
Technically. So go ahead and tell them where they can find you at, where your music at, anything that you want the world to know.
So you can again find me on Instagram. Is the Billie G. On iTunes. So when I first dropped my music, I was not as confident in myself. So my music is actually under Treese K on iTunes. I did put in for it to change, but it ain't changed yet. So at the moment, you can find me on iTunes, all platforms actually under Treese K, TRICEK. So
That's what's up, man. Y'all check my girl out, Treese K, on all the digital platforms. You know what I'm saying? The Billie G on social media. That's what it is, man. It's going down. This is the Wake Up Morning Show. That's at Wake Up Morning Show on Instagram. As the Wake Up Morning Show on YouTube. Wake Up Morning Show on SoundCloud. Wake Up Quarter 94 on Twitter.
yeah, I heard that.
What it do, man? It's the Wake Up Morning Show. I am Filthy Dre.
What up, though? It's your girl, No Bra Breezy.
It's your boy. Yo.
Wow, you great.
And I got my girl in the building, man. Tell them who you are.
what up? It's your girl Billie G, and I want y'all to go download my single on iTunes. It's under Treese K, TRICEK. That's paper, and I'm gonna do it.
Yes, sir. Y'all make sure y'all check that out. That paper on iTunes under Tracy K. Not Tracy K. Treese K. Treese K, man. Y'all go check it out. This is the Wake Up Morning Show. We live each and every weekday, 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. Check us out and shout out to our sponsor, Football. We can sell it on the field.
Yes, sir.